say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
It's kinda easy to listen to the G-Dub sound. Brand new speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New York Knicks with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So the New York starting five. Sanders is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, it's New Year's Eve, Greg. Do you still stay up for the downtown?
Well, I try. You know, it gets harder every year, but we're still hanging in, bringing in the new year. I'm not quite the night owl like you are, my friend.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now here is Conley. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And that one's good. Towns.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Brunson kicks to Sanders. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Sanders. 4 on the shot clock. And the basket is good.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Conley against Brunson. Conley kicks to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Here's McDaniels. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Sanders' shot is off. Outside, Edwards. Out to Conley. Clock at 6. To the inside. Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Now, here's Anunoby. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And that one misses.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
And he's good on the second. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Edwards against DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
The pass to Sanders. Pass to Anunoby. Uncovered. And he knocks down the jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here is Conley. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Brunson against Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. It's good.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Knicks trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Sanders. McDaniels defending. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Stolen by McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Conley the pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off it. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. Nothing on the board. Driving in. And Sanders pulls it down. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. DiVincenzo passes to Brunson. With the crossover, and Sanders lays it in. Sanders has got his second bucket tonight.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Pass to Towns. Edwards inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. The kick out to Towns. Launches a 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
The pass to Robinson. Anunoby against Towns. He he's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
And he can't hit the second. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Conley. No scoring in this one. Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Good it is. This goes to Towns.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Conley against DiVincenzo. Brunson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Pass to Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Generously listed as 6. One, Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
Now here is Conley. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Goes up the baseline. That shot missing. Good D by Sanders.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Brunson against Edwards. Brunson scanning the floor. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Brunson against Edwards. Takes the three. Sanders' shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 4. And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Edwards can't hit.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Gobert against Robinson. Passes to Anunoby. And here's Brunson. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brunson's got 5.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And here is Conley. He has yet to score. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Brunson. This game he had 28 points. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Edwards. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. On defense, the Timberwolves. Here's the pass to DiVincenzo. clock at 5. Brunson kicks to Bridges. No good. That would have tied it.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Clarkson against DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Towns. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Covered by Conley. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
A baseline change. Shot by McDaniels. No good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And here is Conley. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Conley dishes to Towns. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. Bridges inside. Working on McDaniels. Clarkson outside. Conley scanning the floor. Towns for 3. And Gobert kicks to Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl-Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, we know this. Karl-Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Porter subbed in for Mike Conley. And Towns drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And Smith with the stuff.
In the zip code, put it anywhere near his hands. Jalen Smith's vertical threat is real.
Clarkson outside. Passes it to Edwards. Fades back. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Bridges passes to McBride. New York moving it around. From the arc. And another 3 for New York.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Hart against Edwards. Towns a screen on Hart. Edwards passes to Gobert. Count the basket. Gobert's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Sanders against Towns. Sanders inside. He had 27 points last game. Here's Smith. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You want Smith to be this aggressive on the backboards every time.
We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more, and it shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, so far, Jalen Smith has proven to be a quality role player. This guy works his tail off both ends.
27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded closer.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Here's Sanders. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And the pass to Edwards. Fires away from outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And the Knicks with possession here. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. We've got Sanders, also Josh Hart out there. Mikal Bridges out there with Smith. And it's Kane in at the point guard position. Now here's Sanders. 5 on the clock. Over Miller. Sanders' shot is off. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Inside, Sanders. And the dunk by Sanders.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Clarkson. Miller sets a screen for Clarkson. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Miller against Sanders. Lays it up off the glass. Sanders has got the game tied up here. For New York.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Bridges with the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And the Timberwolves with possession here. After New York gets the three. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Sanders. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Looking to get back on track here. Good D by Sanders.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Hart, no good. Oh, here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Clarkson finds Edwards. Now, here is Miller. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it means good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They throw good. Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit. Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Kevin Porter. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jalen Smith. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Kane. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Sanders. Fires the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. Here's the screen. Over Hart. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Sanders. 14 points for him. Feeds to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Sanders against Edwards. Sanders' shot is off. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Bridges outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Hart with it. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Hart with it. Still scoreless.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
DiVincenzo against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knicks trail by 4. Now DiVincenzo provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Towns comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. And New York with a change here, too. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Bridges. Free throw good. Hart. Here's Conley. Towns, a screen on Brunson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Number 8, OG Anunoby. Timeout call for Minnesota.
We've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Edwards. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Anunoby against Towns. Passes it to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Towns. New York, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 3. To the middle. Good D by Anunoby. New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Brunson draws the double. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Towns against Sanders. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Now the pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Over Conley. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Sanders. Sanders has got 3 assists tonight. Conley against Brunson. Conley dishes to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, the problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. McDaniels gets to Conley. Has to Gobert. The feed now to Towns. And here is McDaniel. Dishes it to Clarkson. Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice. Here's
Brunson. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Anunoby is screen on Conley. And the rejection by Towns. Clarkson passes to Conley. Back to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Bank shot. No good. Knicks trail by 5. DiVincenzo finds Brunson. Pass to Sanders. Fires from deep. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switcher also for New York. Bridges checks in. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Conley dishes to McDaniels. Passes to Towns. He kicks it to Conley. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Conley against Brunson. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Over Towns. They grab their own miss. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Anunoby's got 9.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Porter against DiVincenzo. With his first shot attempt, Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bridges passes to Brunson. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to Brunson. Back to Bridges. From downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pulls from the top of the key. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got his first 2 points.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
1:35 left in the first half. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. That one misses. Towns with the defensive effort. McDaniels dishes to Conley. Pass to Porter. He feeds it to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Anunoby. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Porter looking it over. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Brunson. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Porter. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Brunson a screen on Porter. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Porter drops them both.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Conley against Brunson. Bridges a screen on Conley. And here's Brunson outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead, up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy monies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, with plenty of action going on right now, let's get you up to date on the latest. It's the Chicago Bulls. They're in a 7-point hole in the second quarter.
I like the aggressiveness. He's pushing the action, looking for his shots. I think he's going to be tough to stop tonight.
He has that air of confidence about him. You can't deny that. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here is Conley. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Brunson against Edwards. And here's Sanders. Gobert with the block. McDaniels with the ball. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Edwards passes to Towns. Clock at 6. Outside Conley. Here's the 3. It's good from long range. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
Here's Brunson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive, my goodness.
The Timberwolves have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
No good on the free throw.
Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done two things. Double-double threat. He's going to rebound it consistently and play great defense. That rim protection is real.
And the second free throw, good. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now here's Sanders. McDaniels defending. And Sanders, here we go. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Sanders taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Sanders hits them both. Now Edwards. 12 points for him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Misses the layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
DiVincenzo kicks to Brunson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Now here's Edwards. He's scoring at a rate that puts him at another level. As impossible as it seems, he's truly averaging about 36 points a game.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Minnesota. Down low. Robinson down low. Defended by Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block. For 3, Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Sanders. 19 points in the game. Feeds it to Robinson. Anunoby in the corner. From deep, hits the 3-point bomb. Anunoby's got 12.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Towns dishes to Edwards. Robinson with the block. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. A fader. Anunoby, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Now here's Edwards. He's got 17. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Here's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Outside Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Knicks trail by 9. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. You look at Towns. He's really been playing well.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. 5th, the Timberwolves.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Robinson kicks to Brunson. It's stolen by Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in. Edwards got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
6 on the shot clock. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Brunson. Edwards defending. Here's Sanders. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds. But I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switcher also for New York. Bridges checks in. Here's Conley. And that one's on target from the wing. That's 7 points for Mike Conley.
Now the concentration required under duress of the contest. Mike Conley, easy work.
Brunson kicks to Sanders. Goes up on the wing, and the Knicks good for 2.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Knicks making the shot. Clarkson finds Conley. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. There's the triple. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 10 points in the quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Brunson against Edwards. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Doubled by Conley. Bridges, no one around him. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 8. Has to Gobert. Towns against Sanders. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So a moment now to see the story for OG Anunoby.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Here is Sanders. 24 points for him. Robinson a screen on Towns. Sanders passes to Robinson. DiVincenzo kicks to Sanders. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside, Towns. Gobert dishes to Towns. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Towns has got 23.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Clarkson against DiVincenzo. Passes it to Brunson. In the corner, Sanders with it. They double him with Clarkson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Friday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Milwaukee Bucks.
In that game against Milwaukee, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert, and Porter subbed in for Edwards. Just 3 to shoot. Bridges for 3. It's
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Conley against Brunson. Outside Conley. Shoots over Brunson. That one rolling around and rims out. Knicks trail by 9. Towns comes with a double team. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night. Outside Conley. To the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. The Knicks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number 1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
For New York, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Free throw drops for Sanders. Hard, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Sanders hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Clarkson. 8 points for him. Outside Conley. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Hard who brings up the ball for New York. They trail by 6. Smith outside. And Porter comes to help. Hart the pass to Bridges. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Brunson. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here. Kane's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Knicks trail by 7. 1:36 left in the third. Conley against Brunson.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
one falls for Brunson.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Second free throw, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Towns looking it over. Outside Porter. There's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got 5 now.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
New York moving it around. Here's Hart. And the rejection by Towns. Clarkson on the wing. He's got 9. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges finds Brunson. Seconds left in the third. Hart, that's good.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
And up top, he's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And here is Hart. He's got 5. Smith with a screen on Towns. 3 seconds left. No good at the rim. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Timberwolves leading by 7. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Smith is out there with Sanders. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Kane in at the point. Now here's Edwards. Over Hart. Edwards can't hit.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Sanders against Towns. Sanders in the post. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the pass to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 7. Sanders passes to Kane. Back to Sanders. Fires the 3. Cranes the 3-pointer. Sanders has got 29.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His 2nd from distance this half, 5 overall.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Hart. Porter finds Edwards. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Sanders. Pass to Hart. He dishes it to Smith. Bridges for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Here's Clarkson. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Edwards can't hit. Knicks trail by 4. Down low. Stolen by Reed. Edwards against Bridges with the fadeaway. Edwards with another miss.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Kane. The 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Porter. And New York with a change here, too. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Kane. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Edwards passes to Clarkson. Off target with his 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Some nice passing by New York here. They get it again. Smith. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Knicks lead by 1.
We know Jalen Smith wants to be around that offensive window. You've got to check this guy out.
Miller with a screen on DiVincenzo. Clarkson looking for an opening. And there's the drive. Out to Miller. 3-pointer. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
New York's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Passes it to Sanders. Back to Smith from outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
DiVincenzo against Edwards. No good with the elbow jumper.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Sanders. Edwards brings the double team. 4 on the clock, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That looks like a lack of... focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Porter's checked in. The Timberwolves trail. Kicks it to Conley. Miller outside. The pass to Edwards. Lets it go with a three. Another miss by Minnesota.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
DiVincenzo passes to Bridges. Smith sets the pick for Bridges. No good from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Conley kicks to Reed. Back to Conley. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Sanders against Conley. Here's Hart. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the paint. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Conley. The trade. Knicks with the rebound. DiVincenzo with it. Smith with a screen on Conley. A three for DiVincenzo. Porter pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. He kicks to Edwards. They set the pick. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here is Sanders. Smith sets the pick for Sanders. Traps in the tray. Sanders has got 32 points in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Oh, here's Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bridges for 3. Doesn't go for him. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Porter. There's the pick. Conley with the 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now the pass to Sanders. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 12 points here in the second half.
Mike Conley is comfortable. It doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
New York calls timeout. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Miller, and it's McDaniels in for Porter. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Smith. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Bridges. Brunson against Edwards. Robinson a screen on Edwards. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Edwards with it. Brunson picks him up. Towns for three. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Brunson against Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Sanders. Back to Anunoby. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside Conley to the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now here's Sanders. McDaniels defending. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Sanders. The pass to Robinson. And he lays it straight in. Robinson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Gobert the screen. Edwards against DiVincenzo for the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Brunson. Takes a 3. And Sanders gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Edwards against DiVincenzo. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brunson the pass to Sanders. Towns with the steal. At the elbow, Conley. McDaniels finds Edwards. The 3. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Robinson a screen on Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
Mitchell Robinson at the line for 2.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 9. And he makes both free throws. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards inside, defended by DiVincenzo. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York with the ball. Pass to Brunson. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he sinks the second.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Here's Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Edwards.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Porter's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Tyler in for Mike Conley. And a new group in for the Knicks. Smith checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. Bridges, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Kane in for Jalen Brunson. And so he hits both. And so here is New York. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kane, the pass to Hart. Porter against Bridges. Smith with a screen on Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
This is exactly what you hope to see from Jalen Smith. Use that length and physicality in the lane.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Good on both.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Porter against Bridges. Now Porter shoots over Bridges. No good there. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olmers, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Smooth.